weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. John Means will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Taking in Darren Obradovich. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now here's the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. W, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
That is third.
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit this one.
Ready with the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. Ramirez is up with it. So second for one. Relay to first in time. So striding forward now, Andres Jimenez. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting range. Hard ground ball to third. And there's one away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Oscar Gonzalez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Drilled to first. To his right, W. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. One and two.
Count is 1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is there. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, kicking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play scout defense.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south, pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 up, 2 down to strike the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Urbanez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Naylor is under it, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Josh Naylor. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The right fielder.
And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League.
1-0.
And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Overdumper. Right there. Earl gets him. 2 down.
That is good.
Into the box now. Tyler Freeman. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. That's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The count now is 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Overdumper. Fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Shorty Holt. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Shorty Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled off. Swing once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty. The former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Ryan Jeffries. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that. 1-0. I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Third inning, no score to this point. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at. Into the box, Cam Gallagher, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far.
The home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hold on here, though. That was really close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Now in the box, Oscar Mercado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Shot down the line. Stab, here's the 0-1. Made that and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. You see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Behind 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the center from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to the season total.
Drops in the strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tyler W. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Pitch is popped up. Jimenez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time. Stepping up now.
Jose Ramirez
set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Ball, that's
taken outside for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in, Josh Naylor.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ramirez on at first, nobody out. There's one.
He's out.
On to first,
He's
and
out.
they turn the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lane Thomas. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 one more time. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Folds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Striding in for the Indians,
The batter,
Tyler
number 2.
Freeman. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this fight.
Leading off the game.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. Big struggle to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Into the box, Colby Gonzalez. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. So this will be gloves out there at second if he doesn't have far to go for the out. He'll look to bring home that time run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Who leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball
2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Shorty Holt. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Stepping up to the plate, Cam Gallagher as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gallagher is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, the skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position as a catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oscar Mercado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
That looked like an extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Inside, ball 1.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The pitch
Inside,
circle
ball 1.
changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Zunino stands at second with 2 gone. Count still full, 3-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch that's lifted the other way out to left. Obradovich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in the 6th. A lineup that really hasn't found its groove on this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Grounded to short. Throw to first guessing, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Ryan Jeffries. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
We'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of being in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thomas on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Oscar Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside
0-1.
corner for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Closing time, and that's out number one.
The bat.
At the plate,
The first
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and
Ramirez.
followed that with a base hit.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough
Outside.
Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And the 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Into left field for a one-out hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category. He currently ranks second best on the ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh,
And a
that's
good
out.
fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Here's a breaking ball that
1-1.
falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys.
Nope. That's
Curveball
inside.
right down the middle of the plate. For him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else. He should have pulled the trigger.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The bat. The right
In
field.
out for Cleveland. Lane Thomas
Thomas.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Tyler W. And
Leading
guys,
off with the Twins.
7th inning already.
first
Hey,
baseman.
I'm not complaining, but this
Tyler
one's been flying by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this is low, ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense
to the
can
Twins.
come back to bite you.
The
As a
third baseman.
pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Bueller. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And that runner will go no further than second as there
The
are
batter.
2 aboard
The
now.
left field.
Stepping in, Colby.
There's something you don't see very often. You've got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now, you know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that now from that big spot.
Chip Junis is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Hitting for the Twins.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The average not quite where he wants it. Down in the 220s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Sears down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first. No, he's safely. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else in this offense.
Runner goes for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
The batter. The right
so
fielder.
striding in, Shorty Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Who on third? Obradovich on a second with 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Needs
a little discipline here. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he's chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Wins forced to settle for 1. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. All time. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach. And that is certainly evident in this game. Our sack guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Now
okay, thank you, Heidi. Paul Hamels gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Tyler Freeman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. In now, Cam Gallagher. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. Throw on to first, and Hamels is retired the first 2 in the inning.
The batter.
So digging in now, Oscar Mercado. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and he
that's
takes
the ball.
ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit sharply on the ground. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1. tie ball game as we battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Jeffries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The batter number 1.
Question, he's been struggling at the dish and he's trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. In now, Darren Obradovich. He'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. The 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jimenez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Tyler W. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
And you'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Number 21 will stay in the ballgame and should likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Number 21 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 00.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andres Jimenez. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get it. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 ball, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
Now
the best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Oscar Gonzalez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the third.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The inning went from totally under
I got a ball,
control
1 strike.
to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. It's gone! They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. They've taken a 2-run lead.
As soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Naylor. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball that crowds him a bit,
One
and it's
ball,
1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes
right
against
fielder.
the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Naylor, runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
Not the way you'd like to go up an 0-2 pitch to your old, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AD get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 now. A curveball hit right back at him. And a flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 3-1 Indians. Emmanuel Pate comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Emmanuel Pate.
Digging in and looking for more. Scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate.
Nope.
He's not afraid to go to 2
1-1.
strikes or go. Deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Tim Wu, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Haight is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple
Now,
of keys to
1
being a
and
good
2.
reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Colby.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Obradovich. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fouled off. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that one got a piece of it.
I got him. First base.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for a change is to find a way to come around the score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the base.
First offering on its way. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And the pitch to be in time. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, Jose Ramirez was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 3-1. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of right now, the Indians are in 4th place in the AL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Twins are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Detroit Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-3. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're 15 games back. While the Orioles 12 hits Central, 2.5 games out of first, while the Astros sit in fourth place.